Good morning. I know that you don't got no spot. They all gone. I'm talking to one of my coworkers. It sucks. So I'm not really being mean. We used to be best friends. So I don't actually mean that it sucks. But y'all don't know what I'm talking about, so it doesn't matter. But anyways, my eyes are so sleepy. But so I'm about to go inside and go work on the Kana or the forge. And today we have CIF. And tomorrow we have some like maneuver thing where we're supposed to be able to shoot at the privates. I don't know. It's really my first time ever hearing about it. I would never in my life ever want to shoot private training like at all, because they're such little angels. Tomorrow we're supposed to be doing some type of like thing where it's like we shoot, it's not paintballs, it's like bull bolts. I don't know, but supposedly it's probably going to be too cold. And so they were talking about how it feels when you shoot somebody with, oh my goodness, this is bad. When you shoot somebody with a paint gun and it's cold, it doesn't pop on you, and it hurts so bad. So guys, I don't know. I know that sounds like I woke up like 50 minutes ago, so I don't know what's wrong. I guess I'll hit y'all back up when I get on the inside. Breakfast of champions. Breakfast of champions. Alright. Let's not forget our CAC. Let's not forget our common access card. Kana things. Kana things. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to show y'all like CIF. Like, I don't know if that's something like vital for people to like see. I don't know, but going in now. Have a great day. I hope you had a great day, everyone. Obviously, this video. Actually, if I get off too early, I'm just gonna edit the video later. But off to work I go. Off to work I go. So anyway, you become a drill sergeant, you're gonna be like a counselor, a freaking personal trainer, not just like a regular counselor, a marriage counselor. You're also going to be a financial advisor. You just wear so many hats once you take off your hat. But I'm talking like this is my voice. Like, I just woke up, guys. Like, this is not the business. But I had a nightmare. So I was at the company. My company didn't look like this. It looked like one of my, it looked like we were like, it looked like a company, not this one, but like a company that only has like a bottom floor. So like privates that were like my basic privates were like my regular unit privates. And so I was on the inside, but the only part of the dream I remember, like I was in there and we were doing stuff, and some female was saying she was ready for something, and they were saying that she wasn't ready for something. And like it was a whole lot of other females like criticizing her and saying she wasn't ready, and she smiled or something, and I got mad at her because she smiled, and they were like, yeah, so like I knew that she wasn't ready and blah blah blah. She can't keep saying that she's ready. So like they were about to have some type of board. I know it's ironic because I'm about to go to this interview in like a month and like a week or whatever, but anyways, so they were saying that she wasn't ready, and she like slipped up, and they were like, see, told her she wasn't ready. And after that, what did she do after that? So I walked out. I didn't stay for the whole debacle or whatever, but I walked out, and I walked outside, and all the trainees were there, and I felt like a little breeze. It wasn't cold, like it wasn't winter. I felt a breeze. I knew I had my cargo pants on, but I felt a breeze, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm just in my sports bra. And I was like, well, why do my legs feel cold too? And I rubbed down my legs, and I just had on my underwear. And like literally, I know 3 of the 4 female trainees that are here right now were outside with their weapons squatted down on the ground. Like this, with their weapons squatted down on the ground. And I was like, why didn't y'all say anything? Like, and so I'm trying to hide or whatever, but I couldn't go back inside with a room full of privates. But what's crazy is, well, trainees, well, I don't know if they were at the time because we're obviously at a regular unit, but I couldn't go back in there because clearly they already saw me. So I was just like, oh my goodness, like, oh. And so I told one of the females to go around and get my clothes. She went around to get them, but the female NCOs in the front that were like drilling one of my battle buddies, the one I was telling you about that's already at the school that wore the belt. So they were drilling her. And so the private went around to go get my clothes, and she was like, they didn't let me get it, Drill Sergeant. I said, are you serious? And they're just laughing at me, and I'm just on the ground like this. They're like, they didn't let me give it to you. They want to bring it themselves. So when they brought around my stuff, they didn't bring around everything. I think they either didn't bring my pants or they didn't bring my top. So I snuck in. I put on what they brought me, and I snuck in. I was still like the duck walk. I was doing basically the duck walk, and I was down like that, and excuse me. So I did the duck walk, and I got on the inside, and after I got on the inside, one of my privates that like has been giving me issues, he's been like an on and off issue, like he has attitude problems, and sometimes he thinks the world is against him, and he'll quit on me. But you remember a few cycles ago, maybe 2 cycles ago, or last cycle, I told you all there are these privates that you like try to grab a hold of because you want them to be great and you don't want them to go in the direction that you think they would go in. You feel like if you don't grab a hold of them, they're going to do bad things if you just let them be. Other privates will just be great if you give them a little attention, but some privates need that lot of attention to be super great. So I tell the privates all the time, privates, guess what kind of degree I have? And they're like, what, Drill Sergeant? And I was like, I have a degree in privatology. Like, I'm a private specialist. Like, that is what I master in. Like, actually, I have a master's degree in privatology. And they're just like, yes, I specialize in privates. So don't, like, try to do anything crazy because I'm going to know because I specialize in privates, okay? So, anywho, that one private, so there was, like, a little square, and he was in there with another. So, you remember in I Am Legend how they had those wall glass at the end of the movie where the glass was up? So there were numerous amounts of glasses in each section, like there was training going on, and he tried to hand me the rest of my clothes to there, and I was like, I had like a drill sergeant private bothering me moment, like where something embarrassing happened to me. Like one time I was in an 8-count push-up and I fell on a PT stand. Like I literally was on there, and when I went down, my hand slid off from underneath me, and I didn't even finish the count. I just laid there and looked at the privates, and someone else finished the count. And I still just looked at them. I didn't even get up. And then after like 30 seconds, I did get up. But anyways, so I freaked out. Like, so if one of the privates had said something right there, I would have been like, are you serious? Like, I would have freaked out, you know? Like, I squeak sometimes when I scream at them. Like, sometimes things are so outrageous. I'll be like, private! Like, it happens just like that. It's so crazy. But anywho's, so he tried to hand me the rest of my clothes, and I was like, get away from me! Like, I freaked out. I just did not feel. But that was the dream. And then I had a dream that the duty truck was like, I drove it around in the day for like, not for to like go everywhere, but literally I was parking the duty truck up away from the company. So, and I was like, dang, I gotta go get this later on after work. But throughout this dream, I feel like I switched between having clothes on and having clothes off. And then this one person had gotten their household goods, and their household goods that, wow, I've been talking for 9 minutes. They're getting household goods, and their household goods was just sitting out on the street. I feel like we were in a deserted town or something. Like, this dream was weird. But I've been talking about it for 9 minutes, so I'm going to stop. This is going to be a heck of an intro. But I told my coworker I was going to go in, and we're going to work in this condom, so I got to go. Toodles. See you later. Oh. Hey! They be commenting on you like, oh, they used to be my drill sergeant. See, K-Body say what's up. Yeah. Hey, look at the J's. He looking, look, he taller than them. He said, No, look, look, I knew he was gonna look up.
Oh, man, get off your fucking toes, man. Get my toes? Little ass.
Oh.
Man, these bad Johnson's fly right now.
That's Bertina.
Oi!
Where's she at? Oh, she
That was my breakfast.
They both back though. They back from here?
What the ham over here doing?
They already been
POV inspection.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
We told them to come back tomorrow because they
Is this the right one?
Okay.
Look, we got all indoctrinated. That's what you need to look up all your life.
Hey,
And
so
all my life. This is not everything that I hope and dreamed of. He just sits down and he does everything.
What's up?
So, come out of here. We get into summer PTs. This is just for the females. I know about the males. Then, come over here. Wait in line. We fit it for shoes. And then they get clothes. They go around there and get clothes. Fitting for the coats. What do y'all look for when y'all doing the coats?
For the sleeve to come in between these two right here so we can make sure it covers up the blue coat.
Oh.
But not too long, you know. To where they don't have hands.
I've never worn mine. They wore them last cycle at the end of graduation.
Because it was raining. Honey, I'll take your paperwork.
How we do. Oh, she got it on the first try?
Well, it was the same one that I picked out.
Oh.
Yeah, you just gotta...
A platoon.
Did you guys have all 27 or you...
Said he DSL.
Yeah, what you mean?
He ready. He ready. When you gonna let me try that on?
Y'all earn it.
Babies are throwing a fit. I'm about to do these push-ups, and then me and them are about to go on a run. Okay, we said 15, didn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This to the fan. 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 Victory starts here. 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 This for the fan.